Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, back at it once again. And hold on just a second, guys. I gotta let Dio onto the stream here.
Cockadoodle pussy! And
Yeah.
also, a minute has passed, Jotaro.
You're trying to do Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, aren't you?
Yes. Which,
Well, yeah.
that's why even though, okay, so as you know, Dionysus comes from, of course, the Greek god of wine, parties, and blah, blah, blah. But I use the word Dionysus just to add my own spin to it. And also, I absolutely love it when everyone says Dio.
Yeah, because that's your thing.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
So, we got two choices for what topic we want to talk about today. Option one, the spiel about freaking EDP 445, or Andrew Tate.
How about we talk about these for a moment?
I'm not falling for that one, Dio.
But, in all seriousness, let's talk about both of them. However, don't you want to wait till the others kind of join us? That way we can have a full conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I did send the link to the Discord and to the council.
Great. I'm also eating watermelon.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. There we go. Because
Who else?
good.
No, who else joined us? Like I said, hold on a second. I thought somebody joined. Oh, no one joined. Well, I at least uttered DD and Shadow. Let them know.
Yeah, because I already, like I said, I already sent it to my Discord server and to the council as well. But
that is great. But anywho. So first off, before we really get to the big subject, because again, let's kind of wait till everyone else joins. That way we can don't have to go back and forth onto the subject 20 freaking times. But so you played Scarlet and Violet, haven't you? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
No, I have not.
Shit. Well, I was just asking because I need to get back to playing it. However, I absolutely love the grass cat. It looks absolutely adorable. And he is definitely going to be the permanent member of my team. Like, his design looks way more cooler, especially the final evolution. However, I will say this, though. These starters and their final evos, or evolutions, will look leaps and bounds better than what the last gen gave us. Because I'm sorry, but Skull Bunny's evolution was just lame as hell, because it technically gave the Pokemon shorts. And it didn't look at all cool whatsoever. Plus, the water salamander Pokemon, I forgot his name. The one that cries in the first evolution, but then he evolves into this, slender spy Pokemon. Sorry, but one of the weakest and lamest evolutions for water starter, in my honest opinion. I mean, the only one who was really cool was Rillaboom.
Yeah, anyway, like I said, I haven't really played Pokemon as of late, so. And, it's just not that kind of game for me. But, hey, I'm not knocking anything that, you guys like. You guys can like what you want. It's just not really my cup of tea, sadly.
You're not knocking on heaven's door?
Nope.
You please tell me you know the song.
Yeah. I'm actually familiar with it because I actually like the Guns N' Roses version.
My man! Hell yeah! You mean the only true version?
Yes.
Yes. But no, Phil, though, this generation, the only thing that really sucked about this Pokemon generation was the, characters' design. And Dimitri Monroe did a great video on this months ago, where he went into detail about just why the designs were, well, weak in this generation compared to the other generations. And sadly, it is because of the whole global, you know, um, global standard crap where you can't have something too cool, cute, or whatever. It has to be plain, dull, and boring. I mean, for God's sakes, in Generation 9, every trainer that you come across has only one Pokemon, and it's very rare that you'll see the guy with the two Pokemon. And even when it comes to the not water starters, but like in every generation, there's that fisherman who has like 5 Magikarps. Well, he's not in this generation because why not? I mean, the trainers at least, or the NPCs was the biggest downgrade. I mean, granted, the Elite Four and the gym leaders were pretty cool.
Okay, hold on. Oh, we got Fire King.
Alright, great.
Hello.
Hey. Okay, now we can at least have the conversations that we have 3. But no, I was just kind of killing some time there, like, going into details to why this gen of Pokemon really, well, the games at least, really is weak sauce compared to the other generations.
Yeah.
Fire King, do you play Pokemon?
I used to play Pokemon Emerald.
Alright.
Yeah, I played Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Before that, I played Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, can I be honest real quick? Back in 2012, I wanted to play Pokemon Black and White, but I never got a chance to.
I honestly think Pokemon was not that great of a game, to be honest speaking.
Yeah,
it's okay game. It's okay. I know that someone in the comments is like, "How dare you shit on my precious Black and White?"
Yeah.
To be fair, hold on. To be fair, when it comes to Black and White, like I see what they were trying to do. They wanted to do that whole let's start over with different Pokemon, different generations.
Yeah.
But a lot of the designs were at best. I mean, Scolipede was cool as hell, and so was Gothitelle, the psychic Gothic Pokemon. She was cool as hell. But a lot of them were kind of just mediocre, and I mean, hell, there's one that's absolutely forgettable, and that's the little cactus Pokemon that you totally will miss in the one desert area.
Yeah. Also, I just got mentioned by Jacob the Enterprises 384, and he just fucking he just started mentioning me.
Yeah, I still don't understand why he had the Yumi bridal picture though. I don't understand the context there.
He's probably just trying to hate obsess over me.
Well, yes, but I mean, I understand hating obsess over you, but it's just why the picture? Like, it is. I mean, do you like Steven Cargren? He's trying to say I stole your waifu, or
If only he knew the fact how much a Simicog fan on my Steam account. To be honest, Mr. G43 don't know I have a Steam account full of Neptune related stuff and Simicog.
Yeah. Anyway, guys. So back to the topic at hand here. We got 2 topics that we can actually talk about today, and that's either the EDP 445 situation.
Can we go ahead and do that?
Or the Andrew Tate freaking trying to be relevant to anime fans.
I say that the EDP. Let me destroy that bastard, because I've been itching to tell him a new one.
Well, let's go then. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, let me go ahead and say this right now. I do not condone the violence, and I do not condone, sexual abuse. On an EDP, I don't I'd rather for you to, I don't know, if you see a child being sexually abused, report them to the FBI like a normal human being
Oh,
and not
is
give them
this
cupcakes.
oh yeah, so it is the fat cupcake bastard guy. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, speaking of, I just recently found out like EDP used to be like a YouTube legend because of his football rants and everything else he did in the past that had him like a popular fan base and all that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be popular back then for some reason because of his football rants and everything else.
And that I always kind of find him like weird. Like, wait, how all of a sudden this one guy who's a football guy, popular somehow?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
Well, and to be fair, I mean, all credit where credit's due here. More than likely, he at least knows what he's talking about when it comes to, football. But other than that, though, the guy's a creep. The guy is a morbidly obese fucking creep.
For some reason, some people found him funny, to be honest. Like because like when he had an interview with who catch him meeting up with a 13-year-old, he said like the one guy said he found him funny because of his rants and everything else, like him screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought he was local when I first found him, to be honest speaking.
Yeah, and also he's just actually fallen so far from grace that God for.
Oh, hey, Wacky.
Yeah, freaking Rocky says, freaking. Hold on, I'll bring it up here. Second. How's everybody doing on this stream? Me, I'm pissed. Did you all see the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer? Yeah.
I got things to say, but let's talk about this first, then we'll talk about that. So I mean, kind of going back to pedo cupcake here, pedo cake here. Absolutely disgusting. Like he's supposed to sit there and say Lodi's are the issue, when yet he's the one who, let's just say, loves cupcakes. And I mean, I love Chase Senpai's video on this freak too, who just basically tearing into him. Because here's the thing, it's like what I said before. When it comes to the whole lolicon shit, at the end of the day, it's not real. I mean, not just that, but one thing I also want to throw out there is notice how they never complain about a child getting, beaten in a a cartoon or whatever. Like I'm talking about Naruto, who's a child, mind you, getting his ass kicked by a bad guy. They're not screaming, "Oh, this is child abuse. You support child abuse."
They also like made him like a tragic backstory as a kid because he was hated and people kept ganging up on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the only issue. Like, yeah, I felt bad for Naruto after that for some reason back when I was a kid when I was watching it.
Yeah, and also notice how again they don't ever complain about zombies / vampires and or furries either. When in technicality, that's a dead body you're spanking it to, and technicality, that's a animal you're spanking it to. But yet, because it's different, because you want it to be different, all of a sudden it's a-okay.
See, and the point what I'm trying to say is when it comes to this stuff, I'm gonna be blunt real. I'm like can we live in a world where people not freak the fuck about anime so much? Can we live in a world where we laugh at these crazy people?
It would be great if we could, but sadly they are more concerned with a cartoon character than they are with a real person, because every time they, want to sit on the little soapbox and preach. First of all, one thing you should always remember, when it comes to these anti-lolicon freaks, they are the ones who, are the ones that have actual CP on their hard drive.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You don't have to tell me that about that.
Yeah, exactly. Because basically, remember Dr. Pizza by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Dr. Pizza. You mentioned him one time.
Yeah, basically he was actually freaking. He is actually freaking saying that anime is for pedophiles, but yet he gets ousted as an actual pedophile.
Just like with that one fat guy who it was on Twitch, who, when the two Asian girls were, soliciting their new game, and they were jiggling each other's butts and stuff, all spicy, the fat ass canceled it, and it's like, we're sorry for being offensive, and yet it turns out that he is a well, let's just say hide your kids.
Here's
Also-
also, what drives me insanity, though. I will say this: the whole think of the children argument. It's like, hey, I got a solution. How about we start making harsher laws for parents that allow their kids have way too assets, let their kids have way too assets, especially if child protective services need to be on their parents' asses if they see a young child, I don't know, putting themselves out there like that and find them healthy. I mean, I know it's a bit too harsh.
Oh wait. Also, Vince Singer said like he used to watch EDP, but not anymore after the cupcake incident because I'm just reading his comment right now.
Also, just saying, EDP needs to stop eating cupcakes. Just saying, his diabetes will thank him.
Yeah, he actually made a point though.
I don't know, man. Maybe he should just, turn himself into the local police officers.
And not just that, but also another thing to note here is they always talk about how, or like, going back to Vice real quick. So Vice is sitting there, going to Japan saying, look at this, Lodi stuff, this CP. And it's like what I brought up last week. What would happen, okay, if I was walking around with a bag of cocaine and saying, look at this cocaine, do you see this cocaine? What would
I
happen
would have
to
caught a
me?
cop on you. I would have caught a cop on you.
Yeah, even though here I am saying this is illegal. Look at this stuff. This is illegal. And it's like, so Vice, if this was illegal, you are in possession of something illegal.
Yeah, and now they're actually paying the price for it because they're actually starting to go fucking bankrupt. And all I can say,
nothing of value was lost.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
for them, to be
Vice.
honest.
Yeah. Also, I just thought of something. Like, okay, so like EDP's like he's probably thinking like, oh, if I go against lolis, I'm doing the right thing. But no, he's just making himself look like a complete fool over it.
Honestly,
Oh yeah, and Vizinger actually brings up a good point.
Huh?
I'm telling you, those who say anime or lolly are for Fredos are the actual Fredos.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking exactly. Like, I remember the same people who called me a fucking pedo or a fucking, hyperdimension Neptuner of all damn games. And I'm like, looking at them like, why they got arrested for abusing one of their family members? It's almost funny how time works in my favor.
Again, going back to the whole asshole who said lolicon. I mean, not just lolicon or anime in general, but there's like this one idiot who was complaining about sorceress from Dragon's Crown, saying like, if you like this is CP. Mind you, she's a grown-ass woman, like literally grown-ass, not a 1,000-year-old blah blah blah. No. She is literally a grown woman.
Honestly, I could easily see some antis be like, "Oh, this is a, how dare you make this a grown woman, me?"
Hang on, let me pull it up there now. There we go.
I
Yeah,
did some major
basically,
changes to-
you're actually making something, and yet you're actually just trying to prove a point that, these lines on paper, like, the thing that you have right there on screen, right where you're actually having it, is just, trying to prove a point that, lines on paper do not need basic human rights.
And here's something else to note, by the way. Again, I go back to the whole, why are you making a big deal of something like Kana from Dragon Maid licking a lollipop, but yet you are perfectly fine with a 5-year-old in drag sitting next to a, grown-ass man in a rainbow thong. Like, why is that okay, but yet a fictional cartoon character doing fictional cartoon
Because,
shit?
I gotta say, it's like what Manic the Manic Mechanic said once. It's basically a CYOA, meaning cover your own ass.
So cover your own ass so that way you don't get caught for your own wrongdoing.
Bingo! Right there.
Yeah, the irony is you will get. The scary thing is you will get caught, and you will be punished by the full extent of the law. So don't even think about wanting.
Exactly. But people just don't see that. They don't actually see the consequences of their own actions.
It's not that
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't see it; it's that they don't care because they see what they're doing as progressive and stuff like that. But yet,
Oh,
you
progressive my ass. Progressive my
if
fucking
here's the
ass.
thing, every time I hear the word progressive, I'm just like looking at them like, I'm sorry, dude, I don't take you seriously.
Well, I mean, you
They-
should never take an SJW seriously because they're
I
nothing
don't
more
take them.
but children at the end of the day. They
They're-
they
Oh, yeah.
believe that their pronouns matter and all that other shit. And by the way, if you ever want to see privilege, look no further than an SJW.
Actually,
Beyond
wait. Oh,
privilege.
wait. Actually, Dio. Actually, man children is more appropriate. Man children is more appropriate.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Because these freaks are on the same level as Chris Chan, just a bunch of pathetic losers with no damn social life whatsoever. So they walk around playing pretend. I'm a non-binary sea cucumber. My pronouns are.
Also, oh wait, Mr. Anime. I just thought of like a theory about EDP. Okay. Hear this.
It's
Okay,
a
so
game
okay,
theory.
okay.
Whoa. Let Fire King talk. Go ahead, Fire King.
Oh, thanks,
Later.
Mr. Anime. Thanks.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay. My theory is like, maybe, imagine like if EDP actually found out lolicon's illegal in many countries, he thinks he's doing the right thing, but no, because like, even though like lolis are supposed to resemble children, even though they're not, but like, here's the thing, lolis have been around in anime, but here's the thing. Even though like it's illegal in many countries, he's thinking like he's probably doing the right thing because like he thinks he feels guilty after grooming a kid or something.
It's guilt. It's guilt. It's guilt. It's fucking guilt by association. The same psychological bullshit I remember at one point I got almost locked up for when people try to pull the whole, oh, you did something, you're friends with these evil people who do evil things to people. Get popped in the hand for some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, it makes me. It's kind of ironic how he thinks he's doing the right thing after he thinks he feels guilty after like grooming a kid over cupcakes, right?
Yeah,
Right.
believe me. I hate that shit with passion.
Exactamundo.
Now
I-
he probably thinks that lolis are resembling. He probably thinks lolis are the same as kids.
Which is
Right?
absolutely stupid.
That's how you
because
know. That's how
fiction-
you. Can I say this? That's how you know your brain's fucked up in the head when you start thinking that way.
Here's the thing: fictional characters, get ready for this, are fictional.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's like what I said before. You can have fucking Caillou Rule 34 all you want. It means nothing at the end of the day. Why are you concerned with Dora the Explorer getting ass fucked by Slifer, and yet you're not one bit concerned with a real life child being groomed by some fucking morbidly obese neckbeard with pronouns?
But dear, that's the thing though. Why should we care about that? It's just the fact is offensive to me, and my fifis are hurt by the idea of something that you like. You should be conformed to my ideas and my ideas alone. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, because it's the whole hive mind mentality. They want you to be in the hive mind. They want you to sink to their level and just basically bend to, well, their delusion. Or else you're an istophobe or whatever else in between.
No,
Exactly.
that's the problem. And it's like we need to start fighting them with fire. They want to try to pull us in that way? Okay, we just fight the same way they fight. Reverse psychology. Actually, that'd be a bad deal. But
Playing the reverse card on them.
exactly.
But 9 times out of 10, you got to be careful about what you say to someone because it could always backfire on you. Because
Yep.
I always try to be cautious.
yeah, you see, but here's the thing: people need to learn that your fan fictions, freaking Rule 34s, drawings of fictional characters do not equivalent to real life.
But
No,
but
no.
Mr. Anime. But here's the thing: whenever you search up lolicon hentai on Google, it won't allow it because it's illegal now.
I
Well,
don't believe that shit.
it's illegal to Google. Well,
Oh.
and Google. Okay. You gotta remember, Google operates on its own bullshittery. Like you can still look at it, however, you have to go and kind of look on Twitter or whatever.
You just gotta look
but
up
yeah.
the Kelton you
Here's
like,
the thing,
and
guys.
then
Here's the thing. There's a way around it. There's a bit of a loophole. You got to be a little more specific about like what you're looking for exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing to also thought that too. So another little fun fact for you. On Pornhub, you are not allowed to type in DDLG. For those of you who are not into BDSM and such as I am, DDLG stands for Daddy Dom and Little Girl. Mind you, it has nothing to do with legit little girls. It has everything to
age
do.
free.
Yes, it has everything to do with adults just playing. Well, it's not really pretend per se, but basically the yes, daddy, spank me harder. That's little.
Okay then.
Hey, no kink shaming.
I
Yeah.
keep seeing.
I
What are you
should know.
talking about?
Kink shaming is my kink, so keep kink shaming.
I wasn't saying anything like that.
But anywho, no, but no, for real though, it's just this right here. You can't type it in on Pornhub because they'll sit there and say this is somehow illegal. No, DDLG is not illegal. It has nothing to do with legit children. It's
Yeah.
two consenting adults.
But yeah, we all know like but here's the thing, like we all know that grooming kids is bad, but yet we all know that like having like child porn is bad, but yet whenever I searched up like the Google, like I searched up like bestiality, and yet it shows it's disgusting.
Yeah, that's absolutely hilarious too, because it's like, wait a minute. So I can see old Yeller getting fucked in the ass by this man, but yet we cannot see Kana, getting fucked by, Toru or anything like that. Like, that is some real fucked up shit right there.
But yeah,
Just-
we all know that bestiality is illegal, but yet Google doesn't care because it allows bestiality.
Wait. Fire King, just so we're clear, were you just seeing why if you could type in bestiality?
Well, I mean, I searched it up on Google, but yet I just got grossed out by it. Like I was sick in the stomach. Like
I'm going to assume it's because you were curious. Like since you couldn't type in Lodi, were you able to type in, to see if there was double standards?
Well, I wanted to see if bestiality was illegal, so I was
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you clarified that because I mean, not just me, but a lot of people in the comments will probably, be looking at you a little funny, and I just wanted you.
I thought it was like, wait, what are he doing
look.
this time around?
Okay. Let me be honest with you. I hate bestiality. I fucking hate it.
That's good.
That's
we
good.
all respect you. We all love you. We all praise you for hating something like that. That is.
But here's the thing. Why is bestiality not illegal? Like on Google. Like why is it not canceled?
Oh, here's what's even more funnier. So on Google, you can hold on, not Google, sorry, but in the states, in some states, it is perfectly legal to have sex with old Yetter, but being gay is frowned upon. Like I forgot which state it was, but in a state you can fuck a horse.
Oh my god.
Can we please change topic?
Let's change the topic. Change the topic, please.
You know what? Hold on. What was the second topic supposed to be about, Mr. A? Since I think we kind of got.
Hold on. It's about Andrew Tate actually freaking posting anime and trying to actually get in the good graces of like anime fans.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for changing the topic for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm also thank you for clearing yourself up too, by the way.
Thank you, and I respect you guys too. I respect you guys as friends.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I don't really know who Andrew Tate is. I really don't care that much to know. But
I just see him as a Griffith, though.
I mean, it sounds like he's just the hello my fellow kids kind of guy.
Yeah, he's Griffin.
Well, with freaking anime fans, because he's actually posted like anime shit because of his time in the Romanian jail.
Wait, he could do that? I thought when you're in prison or in jail, you not supposed to have internet access whatsoever. Huh?
I don't know.
No. Okay. So you are able to, but it's like it has to be, the cops and them watching you, make sure you're not doing illegal stuff.
Right. What kind of fucking decade we live in nowadays?
I mean, Chief, I don't see why it's a big deal that the criminals get the internet. I mean, what else are they supposed to do? Because they can't just whack off all day, man. I mean,
I disagree. I just think if you're committed a crime, you should. Well,
hold on. It depends on what the crime is. Like, if you're a murderer or a McDonald's fat payer, then yeah, you don't deserve anything nice. But if you're in it for some petty arson bullshit, then come on.
Yeah, I guess. Cause I like I thought like I really thought like when you're in prison, you're supposed to be corrected.
Well.
Oh well. I mean, that's just me. I guess this is what happens when you have conservative views. They tend to blindside you.
Wait, also, hey, Mr. Anime, are you reading a manga on stream or?
No, I was actually just going through my Twitter.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were actually reading manga for some reason.
No. I was just going through my Twitter just to actually see if anything's coming up as of late.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I don't.
Because basically, she said that she actually had a nightmare, and what happened was she was actually not feeling all right. So
wait, who isn't?
Dawn.
Oh, Dawn. Okay. Also, yeah. Oh, okay, go ahead. I was gonna finish, but you can go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, I kind of feel bad for her because she actually was freaking, being threatened in her dream and stuff like that, and.
Oh my god!
She was being chased by a car. I've actually had that happen to me once.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
I've actually been chased by a car in a dream by freaking Chucky the Killer doll.
Wow!
I had a lot of bad dreams, but yeah.
I had an interesting bad dream when I saw someone like legitimately stole one of my artwork, and then even worse, copyright strike me for it. And I'm like looking, I'm like, I was so angry. I was downstairs with my father, and I was so angry. My face was turning red. And then the next thing for sure, I was like wondering, wait, why is my Pix account banned?
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Andrew Tate situation.
Oh, I was gonna express a bad dream, but okay, go ahead.
Anyway, back to the Andrew Tate situation. I usually think that there's only one particular person that I could actually put the sole responsibility on that, and that's actually waifu watchers.
Oh, I'm glad that waifu. Wait, what about waifu watchers again?
Basically, he's the one who's actually been, advocating for Andrew Tate and like his whole freaking and his posting of anime bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I like Andrew. Not Andrew. God damn it, I like waifu watchers. I didn't say that. I didn't meant to say. I don't know why I said that. It's so weird. I meant to say I like waifu watchers. He seemed like a pretty cool channel.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, but basically, he does kind of come off a little bit like on the crazy side, but especially when it comes to some of the stuff that he's been posting with Andrew Tate, because basically, I think that's the reason why Andrew Tate has been, posting so many like anime things.
So in other words, he's an influence to Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm not 100% on that, but I'll just actually I'll just actually try to state a point that I'm not 100% on it.
This is all speculation.
Yep.
This is all speculation, so don't take this as this is 100% indefinite. Whoever there, you know who you are.
Yeah, it's just that basically. We need to actually be a little more careful about who we let into the fandoms because, ever since, anime became mainstream, that's when it started really just going off the rails.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because we now have the Hello My Fellow Kid type anime fans. So it's like, oh yes, I know about the Gokus and the Pokemans.
I'm sorry, but the moment you saw saying that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm pressing exit out. Get the hell out of this community.
I mean, now here's the thing. Here's the thing, because we do need to throw this out there due to a lot of people. Whenever the word gatekeeping comes up, they always want to sit there and bring up the fact that, oh, well, if we gatekeep, aren't we just being elitist or whatever? No, 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 no. There's a difference between an elitist and a gatekeep or gatekeeping your hobbies. Elitism is when, let's say, I was running this server right here, right?
Right.
And Mr. A says something along the lines of, Gohan can beat Brody. It doesn't matter which version, is just, hypothetical. Well, I, the elitist, tell him you're wrong, and then I ban Mr. A from the server for how dare he have the wrong opinion.
Yeah,
Now,
that's kind of
Wow.
wrong.
now,
That's
mind
just
you,
fucking stupid.
mind you, Mr. A is still an anime fan. He loves Dragon Ball Z, and he has opinions that are actually valid. Now, the gatekeeper, as if again using Mr. A as a example here, I'm the
Yeah.
server owner. If Mr. A was to say, "I think Gohan deserves to be trans and black," well,
Yeah. Out. Out.
yes, because you're infecting this community with your stupidity. You are not a fan because you cannot accept the character as is. Mind you, not in the, this character was way cooler or whatever. No, 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 no. You are seeking validation from a fictional character and thinking that it would be
Hold on,
best if.
I gotta let Neo on. Hold on, I gotta get the link to freaking
Oh,
Neo and let him on
oh,
because
okay.
Oh,
I bet you that
wait.
he wants to actually give his 2 cents on this whole situation between EDP 445 and Andrew Tate.
Oh, I was actually going to tell him he
Neo,
wanted the
I'll
link.
let you on, all right, bud? Just give
Okay.
me a sec. Shit. There we go.
Shitolodian.
Oh yeah. I have another example. Okay.
Yep.
Take Ty Ironclaw. He hates Iki Tosin, but I respect his opinion.
Yeah, there you go. Because again, he is still a fan. The one, who's saying a character needs to be this gender, that gender, or whatever, are just
yeah.
tourists who are wanting validation and
Yeah.
wanting to change things to appeal to their need.
No,
Speaking of,
and see, and this is the reason why I say a lot of times when someone said in lines of this, oh, for example, let's use a good example. Oh, Stevie Otaku. I mean, oh, Snap, you should use you should make more black characters and make them fat and hairy. Me, no, give me valid criticism. Someone give me valid criticism. Hey, your hands need to work. I think you need to fix up your hands. I don't listen to the person who gave me valid criticism.
Well, I
Versus
mean,
someone who gave me pointed advice, like make them black.
well, here's the thing. First of all, you as a creator, not just you personally, but anyone who is making anything, whether it be a comic book, manga, animation, video game, whatever, you are the one who decides what the character looks like, what the character is, who and what they stand for, etc., etc. You are the omega, if you will, of what happens in this story. Now, here's the thing. Should there be, diversity? Should there be a black guy, an Asian guy, a Mexican, a woman, blah, blah, blah? That's up to you. Where are we at? Because if we're in Mexico, why are there, Asian people in Mexico when it's the 1200s or whatever, right? If we're in Asia, if we're in Japan, why is there black people or white people or whatever people here when it'd be kind of weird looking at Demon Slayer and all of a sudden you see white people and black people and it's just like wait, where did these individuals come from?
No, and that's the thing why I said I would want to listen to someone.
Okay,
who
hold on.
shits on me. Go
All
ahead.
right, here we go. Now we got him. We got him now.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Oh
Hey.
yeah, I saw what happened. You
Talking about EDP 445 and Andrew Tate. So, you want to actually chime in on your 2 cents on that?
Yeah. Is it the fact that Andrew Tate was found out not guilty? all this other stuff.
Wait, he was not guilty? Huh. I didn't know
Listen,
that.
listen. No. Hold on. I heard that Andrew Tate wasn't sex trafficking anybody.
Okay.
But I don't know what's going on with this whole Andrew Tate. I just got here. I just saw you guys streaming. I don't know what's going on with this Andrew Tate dude. But EDP.
Basically, he's just actually using like anime characters as a way of actually,
Yeah. That's what. See, this is where my problem is. It's guys like him that be in your comments, Mr. Anime, that be saying the shit that he says. But look at what EDP does. Look at what he does.
And you know what he was, Neil? He has a website still. I just found out his website exists. I remember I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And I look up his website, and I kid you not, it's actually exists. I'm like sitting there looking at myself like, wait a minute. You can host a website and not get taken down. The moment I put Nintendo games or got bit, like, I don't know, some naughty content that's hentai related, it'll get taken out for copyright something.
Copyright strike. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Seriously, like this dude EDP he's just fucking disgusting. Why is this fat fucker on YouTube? And then he had the nerve to just say, oh, lolly anime emo. Why would you associate emos with that fucking piece of shit? As a fellow emo person, that shit really fucking, I took offense to that shit. That's why you have liver failure, you fat fuck. Hope you die sooner. Fucking
whoa. I want worse than him die before he dies.
He deserves it. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. He needs to make an ad where it's like, I'd like to talk to you about diabetes.
Honestly, I wish someone could just throw stone at his house. But that's just
I'm gonna throw a grenade in his house.
Oh. Okay, now come on.
Okay, that's a bit too far.
For someone like him, it's not. He's such an asshole. Like, why would he fucking say some dumb shit like that?
Hey, what you mean?
He's just trying to get all the hate off of his back, and it's like, dude, he was about to harm an alleged little girl. Like, you was willing to do that. Like, no.
And
he was trespassing as well, too. He was trespassing as well. If it make you feel even more angrier, because it's like, how do you go to someone else's property and not get, because even if we wasn't seeing those little girls, right? If I see someone like him in my neighborhood, I'll be like, I'm calling the cops. You're trespassing. Something fell off. Because like he can't be he can't be this snippet, right?
And then he's gonna sit there and eat damn cupcakes. And that shit's gonna affect his diabetes.
And
I'm eating something right. I'm eating food right now. Just talking about this dude makes me want to throw it up. Listen, he had no right speaking on. He doesn't even know what lolicon means, dude. Okay, Han. Lolly means a body type, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
And then it originally originated from the idea of Lolita, which is an thing where it was supposed to be based on a style, I believe originally.
Wait, isn't it technically? It used to be. It used to be based on. The fact that the word lolly is actually a bar word. Lolita is a bar word for Lolita. So if anything, it's not the same thing. Before someone be like, "Oh, it's the same thing." No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not asshole.
Also, another thing about the whole freaking lolly situation. Basically, this whole thing with DDP445 is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. But
you had this motherfucker Optimus making a video.
I also had to, since it was freaking 4 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. Just for shits and giggles, I decided to freaking make a Rick and Morty meme where I actually had the portal where freaking Rick and Morty go into. It actually says EDP445 actually saying that lolicon is pedophilia. And then I had Rick as the normies, and Morty actually be the antis and the freaking tourists. And then at the bottom, I actually wrote, then they find out that freaking EDP445 is an actual kitty diddler with freaking Rick and Morty freaking falling their eyes out.
Ayo.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know what? I want to say something about J Senpai X4 because he's been getting like freaking railroaded by these virgins that keep talking about him. Okay, so
Go ahead.
hold on, bro. Just look it up. J Senpai X4 just keeps getting attacked by these fucking whoever these people are.
Don't
Okay,
tell me. We told us Claymore.
Oh yeah, yes, Claymore and a couple of other virgin losers who
Yeah.
clearly have
Also,
no lives.
they didn't come out the pussy right.
Also,
So
freaking-
listen,
Yes.
whoa. Let DBZ finish. God, dude. Let God, dude.
all right. So I want to say it like this: J Senpai X4 mentally, he's not a lolicon. He's not a lolicon. Let me explain. Because he tries to defend lollies, right, and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, dude, you clearly don't like these characters because of their age or whatever. You're not attracted to you're attracted to the fucking character. You like the character in particular in that way. You're not really attracted to children or attracted to the fact that she's like a younger girl. I don't think that's the case.
No, and this is the thing. This is something with me as well. I'm not attracted to the age. I just like the body type.
You know, like I think he does not seem like a lolicon to me. He doesn't seem like one to me at all. Same with
Matt,
Mr. Anime 34. Same with Mr. Anime 343. Like
I was gonna say that, but okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You guys are not lolicons. You guys are not pedos.
Here's a problem though, Matt. What you meant to say is this. We're not on running lolicons. The ones who go out their way talking about like, oh, this count is so hot for a 3-year-old, or oh, this count. And before someone think I take me out of context here, I actually see people like this on Twitter in the past, and I actively report their asses.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Anime has.
Oh, you report them for doing that?
The people who go out their way claiming that I'm into actual 3-year-olds or actual
Well,
minors.
okay. Fire King X wanted to say something. Go ahead, Fire King.
Okay. I was gonna say something. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay, Mr. Anime had a reason to defend Lolicon. I mean, Mr. Anime, you yourself had a reason to defend Lolicon because it's been around for generations, and plus, they're part of anime. So, okay, because like the thing is, like, you're defending Lolicon because because if Lolicon gets banned, what if everything else in anime gets banned?
Boy.
Right?
It's actually like a freaking. It's like, you know, it's a foot in the door for the antis because it's like the same thing Cerno's been saying. Cerno's been calling it. He simply said that it's a foot in the door for these antis to actually try to fucking bring out censorship.
Exactly.
No, because they want to censor everything, and I do want this to be a segue for Mortal Kombat 1, if it's okay.
Wait.
Also, Oh yeah, and also, I've been watching Ads' video about his take on Lolicon, and he was actually more mature and well researched about Lolicon. And Mr. Anime, you can search it up on you can search up Ads' video like let's talk about lolis on YouTube, and you can see what he made. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to look at the video if you can, there, dude.
So, hold on. I'll be back.
Just link it up with the private chat, so that way, when we're done with the live stream, I'll check it out. So
Matt. When I mean by what I'm saying is like when I'm saying there's two types of lolicons. Those who like them for the body type, those who like them for the cuteness, like me, Miss Anime, and on anime fans, most no anime fans. Then there are those who actually like them for their ages, actually like them for, them actually being kids. Those are what we call unironic lolicons. The lolicons that, honestly speaking, I would honestly recommend people just keep a close eye on them. If I'm trying to say,
the actual kitty diddlers. But here's the thing.
Because they'd be like, "Oh, they're 3 years old. Oh, that's hot." I'm like, "Yo, dude, get the fuck out of my face, you fucking weirdo."
Also, I put a link in.
What I'm trying to say, that's what I'm trying to say, though, Matt. Because you thought when I'm actually going after actual lolicons, you're crazy. That might be a hypocrite. At that point.
Oh, Mr. Anime, can you present your screen if it's okay? If you want to present your screen.
All right, hold on.
Hi there, Ads here, and today I want to talk about a rather contentious issue, one that sparks a lot. You've all read the title by now, and I'm sure I'll have made a really stupid thumbnail as well. Let's talk about the lolly situation.
I think I've seen that video once ago.
Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Or dislike and leave an angry comment if you didn't. It all helps me in the algorithm. And if you want early access to my video,
I think I've seen this video.
Page linked in the description. So before I really dive into this topic, I want to define some of the terms I'll be using in this video so we're all on the same page here. Lolly is a term that refers to a young anime girl. It's typically used to refer to a child, but it can be used to describe an adult anime girl who's either petite or childlike in appearance. To be clear, lolly is not an inherently sexual term. Any small anime girl is a lolly, even in the most wholesome of settings. Lolicon is a different story. That term is used to refer to individuals who have a romantic or sexual attraction to lollies, specifically the actual children, not the young-looking adults. It can also be used as an adjective to describe artistic material depicting lollies in a sexually explicit manner. The male equivalents to lolly and lolicon are shota and shotakon, respectively. Okay, so now that we have that all taken care of, let's talk about the issue at hand. As a fan of visual novels, anime, and eroge, one thing that's pretty apparent is that
Everyone's watching this video.
more than its fair share of sexualized lollies. And if you venture over to the 18-plus side of the industry, you'll notice that lolicon, characters of ambiguous age, and adult lollies are actually among the most represented categories. Seriously, browse an extremely cultured website and you'll see a lot of lolly. And most 18-plus anime stuff will have a token lolly in the cast, though they're usually canonically adults. Now, this is understandably pretty disturbing to many, but today I want to talk about why I think this is not actually super worrying for me. So I should first clarify my stance on lollies and lolicon. I think lollies themselves are fucking adorable, and lolicon is incredibly distasteful and makes me uncomfortable. That being said, I am a vehement supporter of freedom of expression, even for things I hate. Therefore, I do advocate for the freedom of the creators to make and distribute this content. However, I do draw the line in any instance where real children are even remotely involved. Let's take the infamous pornographic artist Shadman, for example. I think his artwork depicting underage video game characters is disgusting, but if it's not hurting anyone, whatever. When he drew art of X-23 from the film Logan, who was played by real-world child Daphne Keane, that's unacceptable. Now, of course, there's also the issue of legality, with lolicon being illegal in many countries. Even here in the US, it's in a bit of a legal limbo on the federal level, with it technically being illegal, but also being nearly impossible to prosecute due to how vaguely the law is written, and how many purely subjective criteria the art in question must meet in order to be illegal. But that's a non-issue to me, as I don't think something being legal or illegal says anything about whether or not it is morally or ethically permissible. So in short, I don't like it, but I'll allow it as long as no real children are depicted. But even if we allow for the freedom of artistic expression, isn't the prevalence of lolicon in the wider anime sphere an issue? Doesn't that mean the anime fanbase is overrun with pedophiles? I don't think so. Now hear me out. I think that one thing people often overlook is the fact that lolicon is firmly within the realm of fantasy, not reality, and that is an incredibly important distinction to make, especially when you consider that lolicon art can be produced without harm, whereas real-world you-know-what cannot. I believe that people can find enjoyment in lolicon without it bleeding over into a desire for real-world children. Of course, I'm sure there are pedophiles who also enjoy lolicon, but I don't think it's necessarily causal. Now, what got me thinking of this was a tweet I came across at random. I don't remember if it was pushed by the algorithm, liked by someone I follow, or what. But this user was an unabashed lolicon, and he was fucking fuming because someone had offered to show him some real-world images. You know what I mean. I'm trying not to get demonetized here. Like, this dude was enraged, horrified, and disgusted that someone would even think of associating him with that kind of material. And the replies showed similar anger from others who I presume were also lolicons. So that made me think. It was kind of surprising to realize that this person had as visceral a reaction as I would have had in his shoes. For the first time, I came to terms with the fact that there is a very hard line between lolicon and real children, between fantasy and reality. So at this point, I got to thinking. By then, I'd already pretty much accepted the existence of lolicons who, for moral and ethical reasons, would never even entertain the idea of pursuing real children. That makes sense to me. I think it's probably fairly common for people to have certain fantasies that they would never consider playing out in real life due to the harm that would be incurred. I mean, there have been plenty of times where I've wanted to punch someone in the face, but I personally would never hurt someone unless it was in self-defense. So that made immediate logical sense to me. But I wanted to explore a possibility I'd never considered. Could it be that there are lolicons who don't have any sexual attraction whatsoever to real children? And my conclusion kinda surprised me because I actually think it's probably more common than most of us think. To explain this, let's talk about the concept of taboo. Merriam-Webster defines taboo as a prohibition imposed by social custom or as a protective measure, and something that is not acceptable to say, mention, or do. To put it a bit more broadly, a taboo is a concept that is so far outside the social norm as to be considered morally bad by society at large. Now here's the thing. People have a tendency to be drawn to taboos, and in youth, there's often a desire to rebuke societal norms. This is true pretty much universally. So people will often engage with these taboo subjects when outside the spotlight. But what happens when a morally sound person wants to engage with a taboo that also conflicts with their own morality? Well, usually they find an alternate means of engaging with it, one that does not cause harm. Bring this back around to the topic at hand, I think a big reason for the prevalence of lolicon in the Eastern world is because of how incredibly taboo the subject is. That may seem like a bit of a reach, but let me frame it by talking about a taboo fetish that's more popular here in the West, one that's actually kind of exploded in the past few years.
H-play.
Incest. If you've been on any porn site lately, and I know you have, don't you fucking lie to me, you'll notice that it seems like every other video has something like stepsister, stepdaughter, stepfather. There are even ones for things like step-cousin and step-uncle, even though those aren't actually things. Point being that this is the popular fetish nowadays. Now, you may be thinking that the dynamic of a step-family is different than that of a biological family, and you'd be right, but many of these videos use the step prefix purely as a loophole. There are some countries where depicting an incestuous relationship in pornography is actually illegal, so all the big porn sites ban it so they can still gain revenue from those countries. So the videos use step so they can claim a technicality, and as long as they don't get in trouble, the sites themselves don't actually care. And the actual character dynamics of many of these videos do line up more closely with a biological relationship rather than a family by marriage situation. So, with the prevalence of the incest fetish in the West, can we really conclude that society is filled to the brim with people who want to keep it in the family? I kind of doubt it. And upon doing a bit of research, something stood out to me. It seems that there are quite a lot of people who are turned on by incest porn and incest roleplay, but have never been attracted to a family member and would never pursue such a relationship even if given a golden opportunity. Now, I can't find statistics or anything, but I've seen multiple personal anecdotes confirming this, and there are also multiple articles that claim this. That tells me that there are a sizable number of people who are attracted to the idea of such a dynamic, but have no desire to bring that outside the realm of fantasy and into reality. And I can only relate to that. When I think about it, I can actually pinpoint certain interests I have that are only interesting to me in the context of fantasy, some of which I wouldn't even be comfortable with in a roleplay scenario. I'm not going to give any examples here.
For me, I have an interest for violence,
but there are still some things I'd like to keep private. But I think I've made my point. Is it really such a reach to extrapolate this into the idea of lolicon? And if we go even more broadly, we can find that this type of thing is common even outside of sexuality, and I'll use myself as an example here. I'm a big fan of the Saw movies. Yes, even the shit ones. I find Jigsaw's death traps absolutely fascinating, and it's hard to look away. But as much as I enjoy Saw, I would be extremely upset if I were to witness something like that in the real world. In the same vein, I absolutely love dismembering demons in Doom, but when young ads came across a beheading video in the early days of the internet, it bothered me for a few days despite the fact that I'd seen plenty of way gorier things in movies and video games, with no issue. Here's the thing.
A beheading is not going to faze me.
People are perfectly capable of separating fantasy and reality. We all enjoy things in fictional settings that we wouldn't in the real world, and I
learned a lot from watching this video.
Extend to sexuality. So if we assume that I'm 100% right here and I'm always right about everything, that still leaves one big question. Is there something about lolicon specifically that makes us so unwilling to give it the benefit of the doubt like we do with horror stories, violent video games, and even other types of taboo fetishes? Well, this is just a speculation, but I have some thoughts. I think this visceral reaction people have to lolicon is largely the result of one factor. I would argue that children are the single most vulnerable demographic of people in the world. They are underdeveloped both physically
That's
and
why I
mentally,
gotta keep away
cannot
from
think critically or
groomers,
control their emotions,
aka
and they
liberals.
rely on others for their very survival. On a biological level and on a societal level, we want to protect children from serious harm, and generally speaking, harming a child is seen as the worst thing you can do. Even murder is even more leeway than hurting a kid. Go to a prison filled with the most evil people, and they all still gang up on child abusers because in their minds, even they won't stoop that low. Harming
Yeah.
children is
Anyone has
almost universally
standards.
despised, and rightfully so. I honestly can't think of something that's more categorically hated than the abuse of a child, and I think that bleeds over into the attitudes behind lolicon. The fact remains that lolicon depicts actions that are horrendous by nature being done on those who are particularly vulnerable, and it's hard to get past that. Most of us, myself included, feel very strongly that children should be protected, and so seeing depictions of children being mistreated flares up those emotions. But if you think about it, is it really all that bad? Lolicon doesn't actually directly hurt real children. Now, if the creators or consumers are also doing shit that hurts real children, throw them in the fucking wood chipper.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
people do it for
I
free
condone
time,
that.
providing they aren't hurting anyone, aren't violating anyone's rights, and aren't stopping anyone else from doing their own thing. And on top of that, as I've already outlined in this video, I have reason to believe that many, if not most lolicons, keep their desires firmly rooted in the realm of fantasy, making them at the very worst
Pretty much.
kinda creepy and weird. So yeah, at one point I was as anti-lolly as they get, and honestly I still wouldn't mind if the wider anime industry kinda toned it down a bit. Yet I'm sitting here and I'm surprisingly
these nuts down.
accepting of the existence of lolicon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to either like or dislike the video and subscribe for more content. Also check out Patreon if you want to support the channel directly and get early access to videos. Let me know what you think about the format of this video. The long-form critiques aren't going anywhere, but if you've read my recent community post, I want to start uploading more, and the only way to do that is to make videos that don't take dozens of hours each so I can put them out in between the videos that do. Obviously, at the time of recording, I haven't edited the video yet, but this video probably took like not even 2 days from blank slate to pressing the render button. If you guys like this style, I can do this fairly regularly, and I promise I'll actually talk about video games in the future, and I'll probably come at you with less spicy takes than this one. Please do let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter for updates and memes, and join my Discord server linked in the description. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Play the Electro Swing.
Yeah, I keep set some bass.
About time. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
I actually like when he said that.
Yeah,
This reinforces my point. Again, like people like think, oh, but no, you like lollies. Therefore, you like. I will look you in the straight face. I have younger cousins and family members. I will rather go to a college full of college students and talk to them.
Yeah, hey Neo. Hey Neo. You there, Neo?
Yes.
Yeah, so what did you think of the video so far?
I already watched it.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
It was a good video, and I agreed.
But
Yeah, he was speaking facts, Neo. You should praise him. Yeah.
Yeah,
here's
he
the
was
thing.
speaking facts. That's why I agree with him.
Just like, hold on, guys. Let me just chime something in. I've already put this in the private chat because I was muted. It's like, one of my sayings: embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal and doesn't harm you or anyone else.
Yeah,
Here's the
okay, go
thing.
ahead.
Like, in all fairness, like he just said, a lot of fetishes that people are into, they would not do it in real life. Like, I am into BDSM, and in some of my plays, I always brand my, sub. However, I would never, in real life, brand anyone. Because, well, to be fair, that would be cooking flesh and stuff. But
some people like that branding shit, but I would never.
Yeah.
Do
well, yeah, but I mean, you get the idea. Just like some people into war, but yet you wouldn't do it in real fucking life. Though.
Listen, the only fetish I can think of that people would actually do in real life for real is the foot thing. That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, to be fair, the whole foot thing really isn't that bad. As again with war or something like that was a little what the fuck. I mean, feet is just like, okay, wow, feet. But though, other than that, though, like, we all have fetishes, we all have desires that we wouldn't do in real life because it would, kill us or not really be good. Again, the whole,
okay,
like,
I think I have to be honest real quick.
What?
But you can go ahead after her, okay? You can go ahead after her. If you want, you can finish. You can finish.
Well, what I was about to say was like the whole incest thing. Like, yes, incest and anime and hentai is fucking hot, but though in real life, it's not, fam. Like, it's really, really not okay to go fucking Christian on your damn mother.
Listen, man, I don't like incest in any format. Listen, you guys can like what you like. But I don't like incest in any format, even if it's hentai.
Hey.
I just don't like it.
Different, like the old saying goes, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. No, exactly. That's the thing. It's like a lot of people don't want to hear that statement, and they think, "Oh, well, for example, I don't like Shotokan. I mean, I probably more okay seeing Shotos as a younger brother. That's that. Otherwise, if someone would have showed me something like Baku and Pico, I would look in a straight face like, why are you showing me this?
Also, yeah, I think I can.
It was weird.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, yeah, I think I can say something. Okay. The only fetish that I can think of that is not really gross is armpit fetishes, but not the haired ones. That's gross. Only the
Wait, the what? The what?
The what?
Oh, say that one time. The what?
No, like not the haired ones, like the hairless ones, like the waifus, the waifus.
I mean bald.
Well,
Okay.
if it's safe to say, well, I'm not sure if it is.
Wait, you said hair? Oh, you mean? Oh.
Yeah, there's not any like armpit hair.
No, I don't like armpit hair. No.
He's saying hair. No, Mr. A. He said hairless.
Yeah.
What is a part of the
I was
body?
trying to add on to the point because basically you don't actually see any anime waifus with armpit hair unless it's like power or something.
It's mainly used in drawings, but yeah, I think that's the only fetish that I'm okay with, but as long as it's nothing gross.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Okay.
I just actually gotta say, like, yeah, if I
That
actually
is the funniest fetish in my opinion. Armpits.
Armpit?
Come on, guys. Come on. I know you're joking. I know you're joking.
Hell, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, Dad, if people have like, okay, can I say this? If people have like big booby fetish and ass fetish, let's be real. I mean, at this point, almost all fetish. Actually, I'm just gonna go out the way I say it. All fetishes are weird, and guess what? Every one of us is weird. But at the end of the day, who's really normal? Can we really call any one of us normal?
Exactly. There's no such thing as normal. Basically, we all actually have a unique quirk that makes us different. That's what makes us human.
Unlike the SJWs want us to be their version of normal, which is absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Let
me say it like.
Oh, go on.
No. I know you. Hey, wait a minute. You was gonna say something, DNI? Just.
All I was about to say was like which I was wanting to do a little segue to Mortal Kombat 1 because someone brought it up a moment ago. But like with the whole censorship thing. So in Mortal Kombat 1, the men are now covered up. So now, both men and women are not allowed to, be, spicy.
Well, hey, I guess it's the reason why I said what I said.
And it gets even more hilarious because apparently someone posted this about furrinity. It's basically a furry drawing art.
I know the thing you're talking about.
Yeah, like furrinity or something like that. But anywho. So apparently there is a new rule about basically Loli/Shota. Or at least the furry version of that. And what makes it hilarious is like, so what now? Because you were after us. You were talking about us and all this and that. And yet here you are being censored. Now, you got two options here. You can redeem yourself and kind of like, hey, let's fight against this shit together. Or you can just take this up the ass.
Exactly.
Because they're most likely going to take it up the ass.
People don't understand that. Hold on.
In so many levels.
Wait, let Mr. Anime talk. Let me
finish. Okay. What I was trying to say is censorship is like a freaking circle. Basically, what goes around comes around. Like karma.
Now, maybe censorship is like a steak. Well, censorship is like telling the man he cannot eat the steak because the baby cannot eat it.
So
Also, I just want to say it's actually a good thing I actually showed you guys the video because you guys are learning better. Because even though you've already learned, you're still learning.
But here's the thing, though. I will as well add the problem with censorship is this: it's protecting widows, but censoring normal people. The issue. Here's the reason why I say this: have the stuff that's so-called deemed as fucking weird by so-called normal people is probably normal at best, and at best it's pretty tame and vanilla, such as lolicon, for example, and shorticon. You could like people can say all they want how well it's so fucking weird, but it's like once you separate itself as just pure lolicon itself, it's pretty vanilla if you really think about the reality of it.
It was gravity.
Yeah, exactly. But people just don't see that. They just don't see the fact that we're just trying to live our lives as much as possible, and we're being law-abiding citizens. But yet these like freaking weirdos keep coming after us for some of the stupidest goddamn reasons.
Exactly.
Gee, let me think. Wait, trying to get Mr. Anime you fired, trying to ruin people. lives. Fucking I don't know, calling people pedophiles over fucking art they draw, and on and on and on. And I'm like, dipshit. In real life, you would probably see me with my phone in my ear, my phone in my ears, probably talk to someone, or headphones in my ear, watching some YouTube video about I don't know how to make $1 million in 1 hour. And you wouldn't even.
If we can actually figure out how to make $1 million legally,
Simple. Step 1, you have to sell some organs. Step 2, don't ask questions.
Yeah, let's just go with it. Like, and I'm just like looking at these people like you at best will probably see me in some regular t-shirt or with some regular shorts or some regular pants. You won't even know the fact I'm actually Stevie Lou or whoever on the internet because I'm too much an introvert. The point what I'm saying is
so freaking EDP 445 actually made a massive Freudian slip at the end of his video saying that he can't get hard for looking at a 20-year-old woman.
Ha! He has a limp dick. He has a limp fucking dick.
Black piece of shit dick.
Huh? How?
It's like a damn gummy worm.
Wait, how? You gotta be joking me, right? He's not like this has to be a troll, right?
Nope. He
not a troll.
said it. He freaking admitted it.
Bitch ass motherfucker can't freaking get off to older girls. He can't get off to them big titties, bro. He can't get off.
Man, that's some beta male energy right fucking.
Okay, I gotta bring up from Random Idiot 1020. This says these normal people will lose their minds over fictional characters, but allow their kids to dare drag strippers.
Or not just that, but also have their genitals mutilated.
Yep, that's what they do because these people are fucking ass backwards and stupid as fuck.
In fact, if I ever have
children, you're getting bullet holes put in.
If I ever have kids, guys, allow me to say this. If I ever have kids, I am not going to do the same thing that these wokies are doing to their kids. I want my kids to just be that, kids.
I mean, but at least your child will grow up unfucked and innocent.
Here's the thing I will also say as well. If I ever have kids, I'm taking their iPhones and their smartphones away from them. And I'm going to keep an eye on their asses. Just like how my mom did me when I was younger. Because I'm sorry, I am not going to be that idiotic person to be like, oh, yeah, I'm glad my kid's going to go on the internet and see what all the creepy fucked up. No.
Hold on. I'm glad you brought that up because so this is freak. I forgot his name, but he's some freak who's a man in a dress with eyeliner and a 5 o'clock shadow and shit. And he tries to look pretty. He does that whole smiling with his hands under his chin. Now, the issue with this freak is he wants to talk to children by themselves.
Yeah, it sounds very suspect to me.
Oh, his was funny. So, first of all, a Muslim woman, and it's important to bring that up because remember, these are the people who glorify and support anyone who's not white, especially a white male. So, a Muslim woman, a combo for these people, stood up and said, hey, this guy's a freak, only for this freak to attack her and have her, like, delete the video and shit. And a couple of days later, the freak deleted went on private to delete a lot of his videos. And so, how much you want to bet that there's some evidence that Mr. FBI wants to look at?
Why do I want to punch that guy in the face? To be honest
I
speaking,
mean, everybody does. He's a piece of shit. I guarantee you that freak of nature has CP.
I wouldn't surprise that freak of nature actually breaking the law right now.
Okay, let me actually say this. There is a particular saying that goes like this, and I quote, "Those who project the loudest clearly have something to hide."
I mean, that's them. That is them, 110%. Because why the hell are you sitting there on your fugly ass, saying, "Oh, this is problematic. We need to get rid of it." Yada yada yada. And meanwhile, days later, Mr. FBI knocks on your door and says, "Hey, let me look at your hard drive real quick."
They'll ask for your computer and then move on to the next day. And then go ahead.
Well, anyways, yeah. But here's the thing with lolicon. You can find it cringe and not look at it, just like Cerno said in the few streams. But yeah, you can find lolicon cringe and not attack people over it. You can still find it cringe if you want.
See, that's the problem. It's like as long as you're not harming people, and that's the thing we'll keep emphasizing over and over and over again. If you're not harming anybody, who gives a fuck what they're doing?
Listen, someone for a couple of days, I don't know what the fuck it was, but for whatever reason, on Twitter for a couple of days, there was someone who was posting a lot of fort artwork. The fetish. And here's the thing. That's not my thing by any fucking means. But, you do you. But I, like any mature adult, it's like, you know what? I'm just going to do this thing called scroll down. Keep scrolling. Because I absolutely hate that shit. I see it a lot of times in hentai.net and, like other places, just YouTube as well, where
you just know all the hot spots.
Yes, I do. Where you're looking at all the you're looking at something, and there's always that one person in the comment section that's like, "Oh my god, this is disgusting, dude!" It literally says, big tit a girl gets fucked in the ass by whatever. What did you expect to happen?
Exactly.
Dude. Okay. I will admit I am guilty of this, but I was only trolling at one point in time. I am guilty of this. But I was only messing with people, and it didn't go well.
Hey, Matt, do you have something to explain to us? Explain to the class, please. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm not. I don't go on your whole monologue. Please don't.
No, I'm not. And yeah,
but no,
it was just so funny because it was so funny. So what I did was put these throw up emojis on this Penny Parker picture, and people started calling me there, and I said, because I put up an emoji, you piece of shit. Then this one cocksucker, he was like, someone was like, "Oh, it's just a draw." I was like, "I know that. I was messing with you." And then it was like, and the other guy was like, "It doesn't seem like you was messing with him, but if you was talking to yourself about being a piece of shit, then I agree." I'm like, I was like, he called me a name, so I called him a name back. I was like, so I was just pretty much jerking around these guys, and I was like, you know what? Let me stop because I'm gonna go back and forth with these fucking losers. They don't even know that I'm trolling.
I wish I had my Twitter account. You would have at me, and I would have joined you.
It was on Pixiv. Yo, I can literally go into that account and go back there if you want to join in. Trust me.
Actually, we actually know about the whole Chris Tyson being trans because of saying that lolicon was actually something that inspired it.
Oh, hold on. Since you said something about trans, let's talk about fucking Link real quick because the clowns are at it again. So as we know, the last game, Breath of the Wild, Link has to wear that outfit because he has to get into the village because men are not allowed. And yet, in these smooth little Twitter freaks' brains, they think that he is trans because shut up and stop asking questions. And it's like, no, he had to wear that disguise. Not just that, but yes, Link is hella sexy by all fucking means. But
Also-
He is cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. He is cool.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But he is not LGBT fucking, related. None of the characters are LGBT, by the way. I mean, Mario, Peach, yes, we all say they are a couple, but they're not a official 100% couple because, well, Nintendo doesn't really do the whole relationship thing.
Also,
And
yeah.
plus,
Also,
I don't think Nintendo want to do it because then it'll cause them problems, and I don't think they want to lose money. They're like, yeah, we need to not do that.
oh yeah. Also,
Also, another thing I really wanted to bring up was friggin' also claiming that Bridget from Guilty Gear is also trans.
That pissed me off.
I
because
fucking hate that.
Oh,
as
yeah.
a Guilty
Also-
Gear fan, they fucked that story up. I'm a Guilty Gear fan. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
me
Maury,
both.
who made Blaze Blue, rubbed off on fucking what's his name?
Listen, I'm sorry.
Daisuke. They rubbed off on him.
also,
Listen,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Neo,
Pretty
but
nasty.
I honestly cannot play Guilty Gear Strive because of that. So it's like I can't.
Yeah, I said, well, I have my fun times. I played the first Get Skill on Steam, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. I don't want to touch this damn shit game.
Also, if I
By
can
the
say
way,
something real quick.
It's a good game, though.
And the
One thing-
gameplay sucks.
One
The
thing real
gameplay
quick.
is fucking garbage, man.
One thing
I'm
real
like,
quick,
yo,
one thing
why
real
would
quick.
you change
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let Dio talk. Let Dio talk. Let Dio.
The only reason why Bridget was a woman is because in China, femboys are not allowed, so they had to say that, just like they can't say Taiwan or anything else because Winnie the Pooh, the bastard who runs China will get his little pee-pee feelings hurt.
Oh,
Yep.
boy.
Also, if I could talk for one moment.
That's some bullshit. I don't
Well,
put that
fine.
in my country.
Okay. Let
Yeah.
Fire King talk. Go ahead, Fire King.
Oh, okay. About our other topic. So I actually have a Pixiv for my own, but I usually save like cultured images and other shit. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a picture that I post my art. I mean, I could easily go DeviantArt, but I realized no. After with the whole DeviantArt bullshit, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because the whole bullshit with the whole AI. Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna call it good here. So,
All right.
I mean, we actually had some pretty good conversations, and I thank you guys for actually coming aboard and just shooting the shit with me here. So,
Oh yeah.
who wants to go first and say their
I'll-
final guys?
I think
Yeah,
I'll go first. I'll go first.
All right, go ahead, Fire King.
Thank you guys so much for having me aboard. It's been a pleasure having me here. So yeah, I would like to thank you guys so much for actually letting me. I want to thank you guys for at least watching the video I actually shared because at least I showed you guys something important that you'd learn about. So yeah. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Fire King X, and yeah. Until the next time we meet again, make sure to be nice. Otherwise, you'll get chained up by Ghost Rider.
Yep. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I'll go next because I gotta do a thing. So, this was great. It was fun. Wokies, you suck. You're pathetic. You're lame. Also, to the cupcake eater, maybe less cupcakes and more carrots, salads, some working out, just saying. Your heart, your diabetes, and everything else will thank you. Oh, and also, Viagra. It will help your little pee-pee, get hard.
He needs to stop making the rounds. You are over for 100 pounds. He needs to stop it.
And let your desires burn brightly.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Oh, hey EDP, you fat fuck. Maybe stop bitching about anime characters and actually put yourself in a I don't know, jail cell, so I won't have to see your fat ass embarrassing us Americans any more than we need to be. And oh yeah, by the way, you should just go lose some weight so that way your liver won't fail you. You fat pig.
And stop talking shit about emos, you black fuck.
All right.
Anyway.
No, that was a shot at him for calling out emos.
Anyway, I will say this. Anyway, draw your lollies and be your degenerate as you want to be, but make sure you obey the law.
Yeah. Anyway, UEZ.
All I have to say is keep rocking the dragon and EDP. Fuck you. Die sooner.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming aboard and actually dealing with my crazy ass shenanigans. it was actually pretty much fun. Fuck EDP 445 and all that stuff. Also, as always, just remember these 4 things: respect the license of fan service, enjoy your fandoms, embrace your degeneracy as long as it's legal, doesn't hurt you or anyone else, enemies freedom. And until next time we meet again, guys, I'm Mr. Anime343. God, anime,
mecha,
waifu, fucking
speed.
Yep. All right.